y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today I am giving you the real deal on how to create high quality skins and faces for your GTA characters and FiveM characters as well. So today I'm just gonna get into it. So I'm introducing Pixigate, and just keep in mind I'm not sponsoring this video or this company, even though I did ask for my referrals. But I am going to be showing you how to create your high quality um, images for your GTA 5 skin. So here it is. All right, guys, so here is Pixigate. So when you go into the link below in the description is where I will have this located. You're going to come into this web page here, okay? So Pixigate, like I said, what it is, it's pretty much an AI generator that creates skins and faces for you. And it does a lot of other things, which I'm going to get into it with you guys, okay? So you're going to go ahead and just sign up. I'm already signed up. It's pretty much self-explanatory. You're gonna have to use Discord for this. So you authenticate your Discord. So I'm just gonna log in, and I'm gonna go ahead and authorize my stuff as I do all the time. All right, so as you can see, this is the pre-phase. Now they do have updated a lot of stuff just recently before making this video. So this is the layout or the interface of the Pixigate website. All right, so I guess let me tell you what all it can do. It can do faces. Now keep in mind that the faces is the only non payable part, so you don't have to pay anything for faces, but it does have you upgrade your stuff for other things like ethnicity. As you can see, you have to upgrade to all this other stuff. Now, this is a wonderful app. It does more than just faces, you guys. It also does body. It also does fabric, and it also does nails. So if you just hover over to where it says my account, I'm just gonna get into where the prices lay here, okay? So obviously I only have 50 credits left from doing what I did. So it tells you everything about your account, your email. I don't care about my email being shown. It's down in the description below. When you joined, been on this for a minute. So you can buy credits. Here are the credit options. You can also install this on your device if you want to, so it can be a regular individual app instead of going into the website. You can upgrade. So the upgrade is the hobbyist. You get more. The most popular is the enthusiast, which is $9.99 a month, and the professional. So just me, by basing it off what I see with the professional enthusiast, I don't see much with the professional. So if I were to subscribe to this monthly, $9.99 would be okay with me, especially if you are pushing out skins constantly, daily, monthly. This will overshadow, this won't overshadow what you are making monthly. So yeah, that's pretty much what you'll get with the enthusiast. So just remember, like I said, this does hair textures, nail textures, fabrics, and body appliers as well. So it looks like they're in the making of doing the body appliers. So that is your starter for your Pixigate and the plans that you can upgrade to get more than just the faces. So let's start with actually building our faces here. So with us being on the generate tab, so you have your generates to what you've done all time, all week, last month. So this is pretty much what I've been doing recently. If you don't add any faces or image references, this is like the base reference of the image that they have. Yeah. So you can always use any of these operations, upscale, generate, and more like this, but that's when you get into actually clicking your picture. So I wouldn't worry about all this stuff up here unless you want to go back and choose a reference. All right. So first things first, we have our options over here. Just like I said, we can only do face with the free B. Okay. Later on down the line, I will show you some more stuff if I feel up to it, but you know, if I'm not getting no compensation or referral for some credits, I'm not going to introduce any of this stuff. So, like I said, free version is the face. So these are the options, but these options are selected in the presets down here. So right now it's on unchanged and identical. And then we have our generate and reset. We have our save face presets, but this stuff right here, I believe it should be off to somewhere else. Or maybe a bit high or lower than the stuff, because you need to put in your stuff first before you can, operate all this stuff. But anyways, image references. So the first thing you want to do is find the image that you want to use, okay? Find the image anywhere. You can paste links in here to get the image. You can also upload images as well. So if I were to go to Pinterest, which is more than likely where you can find skins and faces, I'm just gonna search up some skins and faces. Keep in mind, you want to find a face that does not have hair. You want to find a face that does not have a lot of stuff in front of it, simply because it's going to put hair in front of the face like this. And with our skins that we're inputting in Photoshop for FiveM, we don't need anything in front of our face, okay? So I'm just gonna choose a face. I think she is a very, very beautiful. I think this is AI, which it says AI modified. So you can actually use this Pinterest link. So if I right click, copy image address, I believe, and then I paste it here, it should give me the image. Now, it doesn't do it with all websites. I know Pinterest does it correctly, but if I were to go to Google or something and put in that image, sometimes it will not work. So once you have that link in, you're gonna hit add as reference, and it's gonna have your reference image, okay? I believe you can put more than one. So let me try to do another one. Just something random. This is AI generated as well. Copy image address and put paste, add as reference. So it looks like you can do more than one if you want to blend those images together. So I'm not gonna get into just doing one. Let me just try to, push the experience and do more than just one. So I got two in. Next, I want to go ahead and choose my skin color, which does give you the free option. So you can do a white color, olive color, more chestnut, chocolate, and then last ebony. So I'm just going to do in between. Gender, I'm going to choose a female. Generation parameters. So you have variability. If you go more towards the left, you have unchanged. So it's going to blend these two, but it's gonna look similar to like those two. If you want to go more towards the right, you want to do completely altered. So let's try to do completely altered to see what we can get. Fidelity, you can do identical, or you can do all the way to completely different. I don't understand why by doing completely different, but we can see what we can get. So going down below all of this is all paid. So you need to upgrade to get all these add-ons. And I'm going to show you some other presets you can do that. It's so cool with this app. But first, let's go ahead and generate this. So all of our stuff and preset that we have already chosen will be at the very top here. So we got two images, we got completely altered, we got the gender, completely different. And I'm going to go ahead and hit generate. So this does take a minute. So I'm just going to hit generate and I'll be right back. And before I hit generate, I might have to add in more credits, because this is the bad thing about it. This takes a lot of credits. 50 credits is not enough to do anything, because I think the bare minimum is 100 credits. So I'm going to go ahead and add in more credits before I hit generate, and then I will show you guys the next slide here. All right, so here is my generated AI images based off these two. Remember, like I said, you need to not have hair in front of your face. It won't look right. So the presets that I have chosen was the completely altered and completely different. These look kind of completely different, but it keeps the hair. So the hair is something that we don't need, but we need to have this front face. So I'm going to try to generate this one more time and try to do mixed, also somewhat similar, just to see what we can get or a different type of image here. So I'm going to go ahead and generate it one more time. All right, so it didn't somewhat give me what I wanted to give. It kind of completely tried to do the same thing as these at the bottom. So I'm going to try one more time, just mixing it up to see something, the variability of this, and to see what else it can give me. So I'm going to go ahead and change the skin color on this one. Also do maybe unchanged and identical. And let's see what we can get with this last generate. All right. So here's what it gave me, y'all. Pretty much the same image from below, but I like that it did kind of try an attempt to make it a little bit lighter. But with this, I still feel like it can give better results than what I've asked for. Um, but it really did good with the first few images that I have. So I'm just showing you guys the variability of this and what you can do with this app, create your high quality images. So if you want to go for an image or you're seeking more images, it does give you options here. You can enhance with the AI upscaling to make it more high quality. You can regenerate this exact image if you like. You can generate more like this to get a different variability on the images, and you can also remix with a new style. So you can do everything you can with this. So there's one other option I want to go into is the adding more features on the face. All right, so if I want to go ahead and say I want to choose this one here, I'm going to go ahead and click it. I'm going to go ahead and download it. And once I download it, I'm just going to save the image as, or you can copy the image address. And then we're going to go back and go to image refinery. Then I'm going to paste that address or upload it. And we should get this here. We're going to add as reference. And then next, what we want to go ahead and do, we can add in more skin options to it. So for an example, if I go to face, I can enhance this. I can add a skin texture, add two-tone lips, birthmarks, freckles, albinos, pimples, warts, expression. You can make the expression different, or they have custom based on the premium features. So I want to go ahead and enhance this. So if I were to add maybe the two-tone lips, I'm going to try that to see what I get in the meantime. All right, so here is the two-tone lips that I did. It did change the lips just a tad bit. It could have done a little bit better. Just keep in mind that these options do cost a little bit costly, $200 for each one. So you can do all types of enhancements here. So all in the end, this is another option for doing your face skins for FiveM and GTA. Pretty much you can watch my other videos on how to cut this image out and put it onto your skin in Photoshop. So my suggestion with this, or my opinion on this, I think it does unique, high quality images, but it is costly, in my opinion, if you do not have any of these premium features. So that's up to you guys. You want to subscribe to this monthly, test it out with the credits that you do gain when joining. But like I said, this is my opinion. I'm not sponsored for this video or anything. I am just showing you other options to getting high quality skins for your characters. All right. So next time, guys, if you have any questions, go ahead and hit that link below for the Discord. Join the Discord. We have more courses. And I do thank you guys for staying tuned with all your support. And I see you guys next time.